I can say with Darwin and what Trey's saying, man, y'all come from a certain privilege of being tall, right? Am I wrong for saying that? No.
Um, well, I wasn't always tall, so I understand, both sides of it. I grew a foot in a year, so
You're
whatever.
right, OJ.
But
Just you
right
right.
now,
That's right.
I understand. I understand the tall privilege. I do understand what that is, but I understand the perspective of not being tall as well.
Oh, okay, okay. Because I keep hearing Bruiser keep bringing up money, then you keep bringing up, how you look. I'm just like, okay, come on.
It is how you look, but I didn't only specify height. I definitely
Okay,
specified
okay,
smelling good. I
okay,
definitely
okay, okay. I
specified
ain't catch that.
having
My fault.
having the right fit. I definitely mentioned Riz, right? Like there's more things, energy that you bring into a room. It's a whole lot of different factors.
That
Being
plays.
tall absolutely helps, and it helps substantially. I would say that'll give you about 20% of just your total. You automatically up 20%. If you need 80 to bag one, you up 20%, just like that, right? And then you smelling good, that's gonna give you another 10%. You fit right, that's gonna give you like 20, maybe 25%. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I was
it's
gonna say
a lot to
25,
it.
30.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. So how you put it together, it's a lot of different factors, and you should be crushing every single one that you can control. Most dudes can't control their height, but I got a lot of short homies that be getting theirs, man.
I'm finna say, because there's niggas who's taller than me, I'd be like, they what, 5'7", 5'8". Pull more bitches than niggas that got, I'm sorry, pull more women that got dudes who's about 6'4", 6'5". Them niggas got game. You know how to talk. They know how to
Yeah.
woo the ladies. They know how to. So just hearing y'all, I'm just like, okay, well, y'all not putting all those factors in there in context.
The reason why I ain't put those factors is because I was given a specific scenario. And I have the reason why, and one of the reasons I moved out here because my brother wanted me to move out here. He's actually sometimes we still go out there, but he was DJing for the Migos when they were together. His name is DJ Durrell. That's my blood brother. He done took me around a lot of these guys that don't look the part. They don't have the height, but the women have the intel. They know that these niggas got the money. So whenever they come in there, it's automatic. It don't matter what the height, none of that stuff go out the door. It's just the particular setting that we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? That setting is just gonna have those type of women that's gonna go for them.
Yeah, the
And
club
that's the
settings.
reason why I tell guys don't try to go meet your wife at the club.
I agree. That's one thing I do agree. The club setting, your game got to be a certain way to meet them in the club, and you got to definitely have that look. You can't just be at the club trying to shoot from curry range and you 5'2" and
These
can't dress
women got
and
niggas.
shit.
These women got niggas Toroing their cars for the weekend to pull up at the club, and then they returning the shit. And like I'm seeing, bro, it's out of hand out here. Niggas is renting out. These niggas going to buy Cuban links. They go to Saks Fit, buy an outfit, and keep the tags on it and return that shit. All that, bro. Like it's.
I agree.
And they wouldn't be doing it. It didn't work.
Those are not the high value men. Those are not the top tier.
Those are the
fake
finessers.
it till you make it.
Those are the finessers. They know that's what the woman want. They got the little Airbnb. This is where I stay at. They get their rocks off and they go some bitches. It's on to the next city.
I don't know, man. I don't have anything against those gentlemen. Let them brothers do them. I ain't no hater. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never worried about it.
I got no problem, but that don't fit the
Let
criteria.
the brothers do
Are you
them,
hearing
man.
this, bro? Are you hearing this? So hold on, wait. We're gonna give credit to the niggas that gotta fake it to make it, but a nigga that ain't gotta fake it at all, we gonna be like, nah, bro, you ain't got it. Come on.
I ain't say nada either. I'm just listening. I'm just saying. I ain't speaking down on them. If they gonna fall for it, let them fall for it. It's a game
There's a
anyway. They
reason.
mostly trying to listen. It's a game anyway, right? They searching trying to get something out of it, and he fronting trying to get something out of it. May the best one win. You know what I'm saying? Let them have it.
There's a difference.
Trey,
There's a reason why they have to fake it.
The women who fall for shit like that are the same women y'all determine on whether they think us men are high value or not. See, that's why I have a problem with that shit. There's no way a washy-minded ass woman is going to determine whether a man is high value. Who are they to say?
The majority.
The market does pick it though. That's something Kevin Samuel always talked about.
I understand the market does pick it, but they don't determine whether if I'm a high value or not. That's what I'm saying.
Hell, you don't even
They
determine
do.
whether you have value or not in the grand scheme of things.
I'll be
They
damned.
do
What are you
decide
talking
it.
about?
If you are not
Sweeney.
getting chose, you are not of high value. The ones that are getting
So-
chose are at the high value.
You
You
ever
are
wonder why
low
that woman
value if you are
gave
not
you her
being
number?
chosen.
You ever wonder why that woman never gave you her number? And when you said she was going to the bathroom, but she actually left out the club?
Okay.
The
Crazy.
reason why
Let's
she
get
did that
back.
number because
That's
I was
crazy.
speaking to a friend. That's why she wanted me to
Come
get
on,
back
you
on.
ain't get them all the time, bro.
Yeah,
Be
man,
honest.
We
that's
gotta
how I
spin the
roll.
block.
Howard,
Sweeney.
look, Howard,
Wait,
you
wait.
getting beat out by Sam Cassell. I can't hear shit you saying. Sam Cassell whooping your goddamn ass.
Damn.
Damn,
serious.
son.
Just be honest, bro. This King Talk. You haven't gotten every number you tried to get, man. Just be honest, bro.
I never said
No
I
man.
did, though. I never
No
said I
man.
did.
Yeah. Well,
No
all we're
man.
saying is if you were high value, then that wouldn't happen.
That's not true.
Even a high value man get turned down.
That's a fact.
Which
Yeah.
proves the point that
Yeah,
the
yeah.
women determine.
Nothing is 100%, no matter who you are. But the percentages are higher. If you're in the top tier or high value, you can make the choosing. Women don't set the standards, you do. If you're knocking him for how he speaks, more men that speak and have character and believe in themselves go a lot further than those that tuck their tail and say, you know what? Because he got money, I don't have a shot. I might as well go home.
Who
The only
said
weird
that?
thing about that, is when
Making
women
a
believe themselves.
generalization, Sweeney.
Really,
So
nobody
Bruce
said
is
that.
saying-
the only problem, here's a problem I have with that. When women
Wait,
believe in
wait.
themselves this much, when women believe in
Yeah.
themselves this much, we call them delusional. That's the problem. When women believe in themselves this much, we call them delusional. That's a fact. And that's all we're saying, right? So it's just like them action figures you got in the background, Hank. Some of them cost more than others, right? And you probably collect them, so maybe you could relate. There's some that have more value than others. And the only reason that they have more value is because more people want them. That's the only thing. You can't say now who the people who are selling them can't determine what the value is unless the buyers want it, right? The people, it has to be a demand. And that's what we're talking about. This is supply and demand. That's all we're relating it to. And unfortunately, the women do determine it. We can believe in ourselves as much as we want. It doesn't matter. It's only about the results you yield. Nothing else
Okay.
matters. If you
Trev, I
can't go
got
pull
you.
them all, go ahead.
Trev, I got you. But the determining factors of what we speak about is having the means. The only caveat that's different is the height and looks. But we have the means. We spoke on top tier and high value, right? The majority of that conversation is financial. So you step into the club and you think more of yourself, you show it, and you don't have as much money as them, you're going to pull some of them women. You even said it yourself.
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
understand?
Absolutely. It's a
So
balance.
that's-
It's not just about money. And only Darwin does that shit where he completely prioritizes money to the top. That's not real life for me. I never depended on money.
Come on.
I never depended on money. Like
Hold on,
that's
hold on,
never
wait,
been my thing.
Listen,
You sound more lame and lame every
Hold on
day,
real
don't
quick.
you?
I give y'all all a lot of credit every time y'all say stuff. The last thing I'm gonna do is let y'all mischaracterize what I say. I never said no shit like that.
you just said that.
No, he
You
didn't,
just said
bro.
that.
Come
You
on,
ain't just
man.
say that
You
tonight.
said this is
You ain't just say that tonight.
Yeah, he gonna, you said he gonna come in there.
Believe with money,
millionaire
Darwin.
gonna come in there and all bets off.
That ain't
That's
what
what
he
you
said.
said. A millionaire gonna come in and shut everything down, and ain't nobody looking at nothing else but him.
You didn't fight back. You said, nah,
did
he
kinda
got
say
money.
that.
Well,
You
okay,
did
so
say
if I
that.
make if I make a statement like that, how is that me prioritizing?
Hey, kid,
money?
he grabbed ankles. He
That's
grabbed
not me.
ankles.
That's the market saying that that's what they're looking for in that man.
cooked.
No, that's what
He
you
got
say.
cooked.
You saying the market says that. I'm telling you, it doesn't necessarily have to be that. That doesn't take precedence. I'm trying to tell you, like real life, right? Because again, I'm still outside, right? Even though I may not execute, I'm still outside. I can absolutely witness like what really happens. If you ask me when's the last time I was outside, Saturday, that's when. And I'm telling you right now, it ain't just money. I don't wear anything that is super expensive ever. And I could still run home with a bunch of shit if that's what I wanted to do.
Nobody
I'm
said-
telling you that.